If you're a neurodivergent individual and you would really love to get to grips with your unique skill set, this video is for you. So I'm Nikki Butler, also known as the Autistic Joyologist, and I created a mini online series called Neurodivergent Skills Mastery. It's had some really great feedback, but I had a question recently which was, why do I need to know my neurodivergent skill set? And that's a really good question, so I thought I would answer it on a video. Now, the reason that I've created the course is that as neurodivergent individuals, we tend to have quite a distinct skills profile. So if you take somebody that is neurotypical, if you look at some of the most common skills and abilities, you will find that many people have, kind of an average ability at a wide range of skills. Of course, everybody has some things that they are better at than others, or things that come more easily and things that they struggle with. But on average, a neurotypical person will have a more linear ability across multitude of skills. When you look at neurodivergent individuals, we often have something that is referred to as spiky profiles. So we're going to have things that we are really good at, that we excel at, that come easily to us or motivate us, and they're going to sit up here at the top of sort of our capabilities on a skills profile. We're also going to have things that we find incredibly difficult or frustrating, or in some cases impossible. So if you're looking at it on a plotted graph, you'll have the things you're great at, and you're going to dip right down to things that you find more difficult. Of course, you're also going to have some things in the middle that you will be average at or okay at. But if you were to look at your skills profile on a line, you will see you have spikes upwards of things you're great at and spikes that come down of things that are difficult, impossible, or frustrating for you. But when we're looking at understanding your neurodivergent skills, so talking about neurodivergent skills mastery, it's a unique way of looking at things. So what I want you to do in this course is to really get to understand what your skill set is without judgment. And what I mean by that is I want you to understand the things that you're really, really good at, the things that come easily, that you excel at, that really motivate you and inspire you. Those are the things that you will look at and see how you can harness and maximize those in all areas of your life. So where can you use those key strengths to fulfill your potential, to achieve what you want to achieve in all areas of your life, to feel more motivated, to feel confident, and to really light you up? And then when we look at the areas that would be your downward spikes, the things you find more difficult, more frustrating, or perhaps impossible, it isn't about trying to get better at those things. So quite often we are given the feedback, do better, try better, be better. That isn't how I want you to approach that. On the skills that you find really difficult, the low spikes, that is about looking at, number one, is it even important that you don't have those skills? I had a lady that I was talking to that couldn't tie her shoelaces, and she got really upset about it. But the grand scheme of things didn't really affect her quality of life. It didn't affect her ability to achieve in her work and her professional environment. And actually she can wear slip-on shoes. So it's about thinking, number one, does it really matter if you don't have that skill? Number two is, rather than looking at ways for you to improve it, it's where can you look for support or find ways to make it easier and make those difficult tasks less impacting? So is it that there are apps, tools, or techniques that you could use that would help you? Can you ask for help or support from somebody else, or delegate elements of your work or things in your personal life so that you don't have to carry the burden of the things that you find really difficult or really challenging? And then you're going to have the things in the middle that you're okay at. And what you're going to see there is, again, it's not always about getting better, trying harder and doing better. But you might find some skills where you actually quite enjoy something and you would like to get better, and it's an area for growth. So that's when you can start to consider, well, I'd like to be able to nurture that skill set and to grow that skill set, and know that it's within your capability and something that's going to motivate you and bring you great benefits. And then you're going to have other areas that you will just accept that you're average at it, and that is good enough. I think the difficulty is that when we're neurodivergent, we often receive the feedback that we are failing in certain areas or we need to do better. And I really want you to step away from that and start to think about this fact that you have this spiky profile just means that you have the opportunity to lean into self-acceptance, to release the judgment, but to really get to understand where can you harness and maximize the things that make you feel good and build your confidence and therefore impact your achievement and your enjoyment of life. And where do you have the opportunity to eliminate the stress and the pressure and the overwhelm of the things you find difficult? So that's why I've created a course for you on Neurodivergent Skills Mastery, so you can understand your full skills profile without judgment and learn how to utilize that to improve your life, so you lead a calmer, happier, more balanced life where you have your own sense of achievement and your confidence grows with it. Really hope that helps. If you have any questions about the course, please do get in touch with me. You can do so on the socials, or you can reach out to me on hello@autisticjoyologist.co.uk. I will see you very soon.